Welcome back. The Southern Arizona Childrens Advocacy Center helps young ones as they are dealing with a very traumatic time in their lives.
Kathy Rao and Russell the dog are here to tell us more about what they do. Kathy and Russell,
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
We're already completely in love with Russell.
Thank you. Yep.
Now, Kathy, SACAC does provide services to children, as we said. Can you talk a little bit more about what you do and how you differ from other organizations that do the same?
When children have alleged or are the subject of a child abuse, whether it be physical or sexual abuse allegations, law enforcement or Department of Child Safety will bring children to the Children's Advocacy Center. And at this center, they're usually greeted by Russell. We're very child-friendly, child-sensitive center. So children come to us and then they receive an interview from a professionally trained forensic interviewer to talk about what the allegation is. And they're interviewed in a manner that allows the child to tell what happened to them without using leading questions or being suggestive. Kids come to us sometimes right straight from the abuse scene. So many times there's a need for medical examination of the child or collection of physical evidence from the child. So we have a medical suite that's also child-friendly where children can be examined and we can get that evidence from them. And the goal for us is we only interview the child once about allegations and we provide the best evidence possible for law enforcement. Then we make referrals into the community so that the child can start their road to healing from their abuse.
And what I love about this and what you were saying is that it's one place where they come and everything is taken care of. So they're not kind of bussed around between a police station, then off to the hospital. And, you know, it's one place where they can start to feel as comfortable as possible and still go through that investigation process. And is that kind of what's important about what you do in that investigation?
Yes. Back in the old days, exactly like you said, a child would make an allegation. They would be taken to the police department. Well, who goes to the police department? Bad guys, and sometimes offenders use that over their victims to say, look, if you tell, you're going to be in trouble too. And we were just reinforcing what the offender told to the child. And then we would take them to a CPS office and interview, and then we would take them to an emergency room and be interviewed. And we were just re-traumatizing children over and over.
Mm-hmm. Now, I can see as a child coming in and having to go through a difficult thing in the first place, how Russell would be a very calming presence. Now, we talked about Russell being a certified courthouse dog. Now,
yes.
What does that entail as far as the courtroom proceedings?
Well, Russell was trained, first of all, to be a mobility dog, and then he was tested to see what his temperament was, where he would serve best. And Russell scored very high as a courthouse dog, which means he's really good at doing what he's doing right now. He's very calm in lots of different situations. He enjoys being petted. So when children come to us, they first meet Russell at the Advocacy Center. And if they choose, they can have Russell or his counterpart, which is Blake, a little black lab, go into the courtroom with them and be with them as they testify. And the use of dogs is fairly new in the courthouse process, but dogs provide a very normalizing situation. We tell kids, especially at the center, who are afraid, still afraid the offender might come. We said, look at Russell. Russell's very calm. You know, if anything's going to happen, Russell's going to let us know.
And I love you told the little story that with some of the kids that had to come back to the center, they would come to the receptionist and say, I have an appointment with Russell.
Yes.
That's how you know it's working. That's how you know.
Yes.
Now, of course, you guys are there for if we have to deal with an aftermath of anything that may happen. But what about some of the prevention?
We do have quite an extensive prevention program that goes all the way from kindergarten to adults. And our kindergarten and preschool programs are Happy Bear. And if you go to our website, you'll see some pictures of Happy Bear there. They teach the PES It's My Body curriculum, and it's to teach children about personal boundaries and what to do if they feel like someone has violated their personal boundaries. Also, what to do if a friend comes to them and says that something's happened. Then in middle school, we provide a program that's called Too Good for Violence, and it centers on communication, bullying, what to do if somebody has made you angry. Use your words, not your actions. And then in high school, we have a program that focuses on date, rape, and drug-facilitated sexual assaults.
Okay, Kathy, SACAC does amazing things. We can see that it's working with Russell. We want to thank you so much for letting us know what you guys do and the prevention measures that you're taking as well.
Thank you.
And the annual fundraising bowling tournament will be April 19th at Golden Pins Lane if you'd like to get involved. For more information, you can call 243-6420 or log on to soazadvocacy.org.